Forceps. Forceps is a pair of instruments designed to deliver the baby in difficult deliveries, but nowadays all the difficult forceps are being banned. It is that if we can apply easily without giving any complications to the mother and the baby, only then the forceps vaginal delivery should be conducted. So, the parts of the forceps. The forceps has got the blades, the shank, the lock and the handle, and this particular point is the finger guards to give a good grip for the forceps application. So forceps have got the cephalic curve and the pelvic curve. This inside curve is called as the cephalic curve and outside curve is called as the pelvic curve. So cephalic curve and the pelvic curve, always remember that the left blade of the forceps is to be applied first. You apply the left blade, then the right blade if you are able to lock, okay, and it should be equidistant from the sagittal suture, okay. There has to be prerequisites, there has to be contraindications of the forceps. So prerequisites should be fulfilled, contraindications should be ruled out, pediatrician should be present, the uterine contraction should be good, forceps are applied while the lady is having the bearing down efforts, okay. Episiotomy should be given, bladder of the lady should be emptied, pediatrician should be present. These are the important prerequisites for the forceps application. So the forceps has got the blades, the shank, the lock and the handle, and there is a cephalic curve and outside is the pelvic curve. There are the different types of forceps application. So first of all, to understand this, let's review the stations. This is the maternal pelvis which I have drawn, and this is the ischial spine. Ischial spine of the maternal pelvis, and ischial spine is called as the zero station. Ischial spine is called as the zero station. The fetal head descends from -3, -2, -1, 0. At 0, there is internal rotation of the fetal head so that the occiput lies behind the symphysis pubis. Then there is +1 station, +2 and +3, the baby is delivered. So this is the level where you apply the outlet forceps. So there are different types of forceps application. +2 and below, when the fetal head is just visible in the perineum without separating the labia, that is at the time of crowning. This is the level for the outlet forceps application. +2 level is the low forceps application. Between 0 and +2 is the mid forceps application, and at minor stations this is the high forceps application. Frankly speaking, in modern times the high forceps, mid forceps are not applied. Most of the time it is the outlet forceps, sometimes the low forceps are being applied. So this is what is called as the stations. -3, -2, -1, 0, there is internal rotation of the head, so that occiput lies behind the symphysis pubis, then the fetal head stretches the perineal outlet. So this is the level where the outlet forceps are being applied, that is when the fetal head is just visible in the perineum, that is at the time of crowning, that is without separating the labia, the fetal scalp is being visible. That is the level of the outlet forceps. +2 is the low forceps, +2 and 0 is the mid forceps, which is outdated forceps. Above that, in the minor station, it is the high forceps, where an access traction device was applied to extract the baby. So outcome of the baby was very poor. So why the forceps were applied in with the access traction device in olden times? Because if a lady is pregnant and she's gone to the doctor for the delivery, it is the duty of the doctor to conduct the delivery. Very limited indications or very limited facilities for cesarean section were there. Very few people were doing MD/MS courses. Good anesthesia, good operation theatre were very limited. So there in olden times the difficult forceps was applied, and many times the outcome of the forceps delivery was poor. But in modern times the national norm is just 2-child norm, and many educated couple are just going for the 1-child norm. So every pregnancy is precious, so abandon the difficult forceps. It's better we conduct an emergency cesarean section so that the outcome will be better. So if you can apply safely without giving complications to the mother or the baby, only then the instrumental delivery should be conducted. And also the competency of the obstetrician is very important while you're applying the forceps.